Obligatory podcast intro.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dollar Bin. I'm your host, Matt. With me, like always, my co-host, Adam.
A.K.A. Cabrito.
Cabrito. I got a comic called Venture.
That's cool. I got one called Hard Time.
Hard Times.
Yeah.
Before you get excited, no, it is not Charles Bronson related.
Nope.
So before we get started, a friend of mine named Jim. He has brought us a bottle of tequila, Cabrito tequila, from Mexico.
Yeah.
So it smells nice and smooth, honestly. This is not sponsored at all.
It's a reposado.
And we're going to shoot it up now. You want to do your thing? You going to say your thing?
Oh, yeah. May you have food and raiment, a soft pillow for your head. May you be 40 years in heaven before the devil knows you're dead. Damn, that's actually not bad.
Dude, I knew it was going to be smooth like that.
Not bad at all. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I could tell by the smell. It didn't have that pungent, arresting
Burnt
smell
hamburger smell. Like they usually
that fucking tequila has, bro.
Yeah, it's genuinely pretty good.
I don't drink.
We hardly drink.
It is poison.
Any special
absolute
occasion.
Poison.
Any special occasion, I'll drink. Though.
It is wrong and it is a sin, Adam. All right, let's give me some hard times.
So this is a comic put out by a DC imprint called DC Focus. DC Focus was created in 2004 and it ended not many years later. It didn't say right away. I think it was only a few years.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
2 or 3 years or something.
Yes, we've covered 3 universes recently that did not last long.
A lot. There's so many that are created
There's a lot,
that don't last for shit. So this one was released the first year they started in 2004. It was written by Steve Gerber, and he's also the creator, and the artist is Brian Hurt. I love everything both these guys did. They hit it out of the park. It's amazing. I like the art. It's nothing like crazy, like, oh my God, it looks like it should be in a museum or whatever. But
belongs in a museum.
but it's amazing.
You like that?
It's really, yeah, that's awesome.
Should have done my hand point.
Belongs in a museum.
Rotten hell, you Nazi piece of shit. He says that, right?
So in this comic, it's set in 2004. There's a lot of talk about Bush and like Saddam and like
Cheney.
It comes up. A lot of stuff like that comes up.
Palin, Romney.
There's a lot of hate on the news channels and whatnot. It's very 2004.
Yeah, Green Day, everywhere.
Yeah, this starts out in every man's village type situation. So like they're in some nameless town. The setting is a high school, and we go into the cafeteria, and the cafeteria is being held hostage. Our main character, Ethan, and his friend have taken a bunch of people hostage, and they aren't supposed to be doing any killing, but eventually Brandon starts shooting people.
Yeah, the other guy planned this. He was like...
Because
it said it was blanks, but he had real bullets,
yes,
right?
he had real bullets.
Did Ethan have real bullets?
Like he never pulled the trigger.
He never shot, but
he never pulled the trigger, so we don't know.
Is just Brandon a dumbass and just loaded real bullets in there and accidental, or he knew he was gonna... I'm actually going to shoot some kids.
So they're holding all these people hostage, and they specifically hate the jocks. One of them's wearing a Saddam mask. One of them's wearing a Bush mask. And Brandon, they're starting to get made fun of. Like they've been bullied, and that's why they've holding all these people hostage.
Oh yeah, with guns they're getting bullied.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They're still getting bullied. So Brandon freaks out and starts shooting people. Ethan saves everyone. And in that moment, we see some supernatural stuff. It's not explained at all, but Brandon's murdered. And he stops, the whole thing stops. And now Ethan has to go to court. He gets convicted. He's sent to jail.
Fucking
jail. Ethan is 15.
He's 15. They said, fuck the juvie, and then when he's 18, put him in jail. No, he's going now.
Now.
With
right
all
now.
the grown men.
And he's a little guy. He weighs about maybe 100 pounds.
Would they ever do that?
Yeah,
if there was like a serial killer, 15-year-old, just like...
Not in all states,
barbaric and shit, just horrible, but then they... Yeah, because that's wild. Comic book stuff, though, and
yeah, the whole court...
Which, did they have cameras? It bothers me when Brandon got killed. Is there no cameras in the school? I know it's not the time of, like, cell phones everywhere, so there's probably no footage, but Is there cameras up? Like, I wish they did the gunpowder test.
Yeah, so it was proved that he didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
And all the witnesses said he didn't kill anybody.
See, I know a comic has to comic,
Yeah.
but I'm still like, why is he 15 years old? Don't do that.
Exactly. He's a little guy, maybe 100
He's
pounds.
just a little guy.
He gets convicted to 50 years. Like 50 years total. He's not getting out after 85% or good behavior. He's 15.
Yeah,
65
years old. Yeah.
He'd be 65 when he got out.
That's what I said. I'm good.
That's what you said.
I'm good at math.
No, I heard you.
I'm good at
I
math.
heard you. It was 65. Yeah. So he gets convicted. He goes to prison. Shit gets bad quick.
Converts to Islam.
Everything goes wrong his first day. Not everything. He meets people that aren't trying to kill him and are reasonable people.
I mean, it's prison and he didn't die. I'd say that's all right. First day.
They tried. He almost dies. He almost dies his first day.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so he pisses off a Nazi, which is a big part of the rest of the comic, is the friction between him and the Nazis. He doesn't even really interact with the Hispanic gang or the black gang in this, as far as the first 12 issues that I read. Or no negative interactions between them.
Right.
So it's just him versus the Nazis. The main Nazi, or one of the main Nazis, gets injured, and that's a huge plot point further down this comic book. We get to see some really heinous murders. I'm not even going to get into it specifics. Really heinous murders every way you can. Realistic, not realistic, comic booky,
But heinous for sure.
fucking across the board heinous for sure.
Very.
Fire, just it gets gnarly.
It gets
a raw,
heinous.
It's a raw prison movie or prison comic.
Raw and heinous. It's like Oz, but with a 15-year-old. That's awful. That's so bad.
gross.
That's so bad.
So there's a bunch of supernatural stuff that comes up and is, besides it being a
Oh
prison.
yeah, you haven't even said that.
Besides a prison movie, the rest of the comic is a supernatural comic where comic book stuff starts happening.
Farts out a fire guy.
Yeah, Ethan has a invisible fire, like golem or like avatar that he
Just
can send out of his body.
Avatar entity inside of him, separate from him.
Yeah, and he releases this thing that it's its own entity, but also he can control it. They kind of almost like a partnership. That's like the main focus, and then him trying to just survive prison regular. So he's able to use this power of his when he's sleeping, and it'll do things to help him. And then sometimes
kill people.
Yeah, it'll kill people. It's how
that's just one thing. It's helped other people, I think, right? It did some other stuff.
So it's not just a pure evil or a pure good thing either.
Oh, right. It's like vibing off of him.
Exactly. It's helping people it probably even shouldn't help. Like then hurting people it probably shouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Because he's going off of what Ethan thinks, and Ethan has an incomplete picture of what's going on. So he's trying to help, and he has good feelings, and it isn't hostile with people he probably should be hostile with, and that means the fire entity is treating those people nice.
Yeah, like it's like a dog.
And then also treating people that he has a poor view of really poorly. Like it's torturing this one guy for months and months and months.
Yeah, for an extended period of time. That was wild.
It wakes him up in the middle of the night and like shows him his fears basically. Because this entity is like a spiritual deity type of thing. It's not a power he has. I won't go further into it than that.
Right.
But it's not. He's not a mutant, or he didn't get powers from an experiment. This is like a spiritual entity that has attached itself to him.
He's the host.
Yes, exactly.
Of this thing.
So there's a bunch of violence.
I like a good entity.
There's a bunch of violence throughout that's just amazing and just graphic enough. And this is double thumbs up from me.
Ooh,
for real, it was super.
Is that
good.
our first double thumbs? I don't care. I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
So my comic is called Venture. I got a 2003 Image comic written by Jay Ferber. Penciler is Jamal Eigel. Colorist is Jay Brown. Letterer is Ray Dillon. Came out in 2003. Now, I have been wanting just a solid superhero story, and I've been screwed over 2 weeks in a row now.
Yep.
I got one last week. It was very violent and gory, and I was like, this is not very superhero. This is anti-hero, vigilante. And this one, I'll speak more on it at the end. I really enjoyed this character. The main character is a man named Joe Campbell, who has been around for, I'm guessing what they inferred was a very long time.
Maybe 2,000 years.
He is secretly a superhero, and he gets discovered by a struggling journalist, newspaper writer named Reggie Baxter. Joe saves Reggie while he's interviewing some woman, and Reggie gets a video of him basically showing off his power and standing in the middle of an inferno not burning. Tracks him down, they get together, and they work out a deal on, you want to save people, I want to get famous writing about you, let's team up. And Joe takes a while to come around, and his concern is he wants his privacy. That's really all. He's like, I want to save people, but I also want to chill and be left alone.
Okay.
It isn't like my family's in danger. He doesn't say a word about himself. Like, you don't know where the powers come from. Now, spoilers for all this. I'll get into spoilers in a little bit. But you don't know where the powers are from. You don't know where he's from. He doesn't say anything like that because, again, I think he's thousands of years old.
It implies that.
Mm-hmm. So Reggie convinces him to come around. He wears a costume. He's adamant about keeping the mask on, and they convince him, no, you don't need the mask to stay anonymous. Let's cut your hair. And then he ends up wearing a wig when he's Joe Campbell.
That's
so
funny.
he is a giant man, a super large man with long flowing hair. I said it looked like a lion's mane. And he's got a crazy little skinny pencil goatee.
It looks silly.
The guy does not look cool.
No.
He does not look cool. When he gets his hair cut and he gets his suit and they remove the mask because he's free to kind of fly around and do his thing with his face out, he looks great.
Yeah.
The character looks awesome. It's honestly one of my favorite, like, non-Marvel DC superhero costumes. It's super simple, but I love it.
Right.
I love the way the capes have the little triangle clips on it. I like the black and white, or I guess it's like a really dark grayish white and black. And he's just a giant dude. He looks awesome.
Yeah.
Such a cool Superman clone. Although, as you see in the world, he is not Superman strength. He's nowhere near it. He is top tier strength, but you know, I think a couple of, if he's S tier, I think a couple of A tier heroes would beat them. Yeah. Would beat him. You know, 3-on-1, they're probably taking him.
He's not leaps and bounds stronger than other people.
No,
he's
he really,
just a strong guy.
He looks like he is. He's bulletproof. He can fly.
He's got like an aura around him that seems to protect him.
You think like that guy's probably pretty strong, but like, is he stopped a van? Right. I wonder where that registers on his. Was that difficult or super easy? Like, is he picking up planes? Is he saving, you know, the top half of a building from falling? Like, I don't know how strong he is. So basically, him and Reggie just get into it. Reggie starts whetting the public's appetite by teasing him, and no one knows who he is. And Reggie gets a little too into it and won't tell the truth about he's just trying to make himself famous. And Joe kind of fed up with it. They fight a big lizard creature with tentacles at a carnival on the pier. Yeah. And he just... The
lizard octopus.
The lizard octopus. The mom comes back to find its baby because the oddity shop had a little dead lizard octopus baby. And someone breaks the jar. The mom comes back. And Venture doesn't even beat this thing up. He grabs the dead baby and just hucks it into the water. And the mom goes after it. Yeah. Never comes back. Never gets mentioned again. He does see a little old, like, it looks like an old Roman drawing of some Romans fighting this monster. Yeah. But they're like flying, and it looks like him because even the Roman version of him had a little pencil goatee.
He's been rocking that for a while.
It's like it's his favorite. Goatee stays.
It's part of me.
I did this when it was not fashionable at all. People hated me.
Yeah.
The only
I didn't
reason
get laid for 400 years.
The only reason they like me is because I was a hero. Yeah. And I saved them all the time.
Hell yeah.
I could kill armies. Not too big, though, because they would kill me. Because I'm kind of a bitch. There is no... There's 4 issues. The 4th issue is a supervillain makes a suit. He's a crazy person who should be on his meds. He kills his mom and then goes on a spree yelling about how... Venture is his arch enemy, and Venture is the name Joe Campbell takes as a superhero. I don't think I said that. The whole point of the supervillain is because there's a hero, there needs to be a villain. You're supposed to follow the rules. The supervillain loses and goes to jail. And when Reggie, the journalist, figures out all this bad guy wants is fame, in his 15 minutes, he decides against writing about him. And him and Joe had gotten into a fight, and it had been a couple of weeks, and then the ending happens. He interviews the bad guy, and then Joe pops back up to be like, hey, I'm getting a little popular, and I think I need to do this interview, and I want to do it with you. We see the very last shot is an email that I think Reggie was writing to his boss, talking about, hey, you know the superhero that's flying around? I know who he is. So I genuinely think he was about to hoe him out.
100%.
He was about to totally give him up for a story.
Yeah.
And then he went, oh, you want to work with me? Cool, yeah, we'll do this.
He changed his tune real quick.
He did say they weren't friends.
Yeah.
But Venture ended up meeting another character, this character named Celeste Noble, who I found is part of the larger Image universe of superheroes, which does include Invincible. He is in a little panel and a wanted poster in one of those comics, his first appearance. And the world's big. There's a lot of superheroes, and Venture is cool. I enjoy the character. When I saw him in the other Noble Causes books, he was very cool. I thought this is an interesting character. I want to learn more about him. I would love to see, you could just put him in all the time periods he's lived in.
Yeah.
Give me Venture in Rome. Give me Venture during the Revolutionary War. That would be so sick.
Hell yeah.
You could do so much with this character, but I'm sorry, this comic is a nothing comic.
It is.
It has no saying. There is no arc for this man. You are supposed to change. When the scene starts and the scene ends, a character is supposed to change. Even if it's a 5-second conversation with their mom, they are supposed to change. This dude put on a costume and got his hair cut.
Yeah.
What is this, Adam?
I think it was just the setup to a comic series that they realized they couldn't do.
And I thought if he was in other stuff, it would make this better.
Yes.
Kind of like the first Godzilla movie. He's in it for 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie. The other ones make it better, though. It's actually a good movie. Because you get to see him later. Venture, this has no payoff. Venture is nowhere. He didn't get a villain. He had a nerdy old man who has mental problems and a robot that him and another superhero beat up.
Right.
I'm heated, Adam. I just want a good superhero story.
I know, big guy.
Disappointed, thumbs down. Character cool as shit, though, but thumbs down.
Oh, man.
Multiversal crossoversal.
That's right, y'all. It's time.
This is our segment where we write this incredible new comic that involves both characters we just covered. How do they meet? What would they do? How would they interact? They get along. What's going on with them? So let's see. I got Venture, superhero. You got DC Universe, regular, no superhero universe.
Yeah, and besides this guy, we don't see anything else magical, or there's zero superheroes and nothing else magical is even
So
shown.
this is not regular DC Universe.
Not at all.
So you know what it's looking like? It's looking like we got to break our rule. How does Venture get to DC Focus?
Yeah, so I can stab at it. So obviously, your universe, you've got tons of superheroes and super
aliens,
powered beings.
it's the Invincible universe.
Celestia or whatever her name is.
Yep.
Maybe she's got straight up powers enough to get me across or get Venture. His name's Venture, right?
Venture, yes.
Venture across the
multiverse.
Yeah, the white line, the spaces of in between. Because I think it would be really cool for you to come. It would be more impactful to the story for you to come to my universe than for me to go to you.
Because we can do the whole I'm the bad guy or you're the bad guy, and then we meet and we fight and then figure out, hey, we're both cool.
Yep.
And it'd be cool if I did get sent there. Say I'm just fighting a bad guy who is tinkering with time
portals,
and we got to
shit.
do portal. We have to. What you explained is essentially a portal.
Yeah, but it's a person portal.
So we could chalk it up to someone with powers.
That's what I meant.
There's tons of people with powers in that universe, so it's not crazy to ask. Also, Invincible is dimension hopping all the time.
True.
He's been to the DC universe, so it's not crazy to think that that same device just exists.
Yeah.
And Venture gets a hold of it. He fights a bad guy who is like bleeping him into different
I like
universes. So
Hell yeah.
he bloops into that universe. The bad guy escapes. Venture is stuck there. And now he meets this guy who is the only other being with any kind of superpower. So
seems like it.
he would see Venture on the news. Venture's going to do his thing.
Yeah.
He's going to save and help people.
And it would really stand out in that universe.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He would be the one and only,
Uh-huh.
which would get Hard Time's attention.
Yes, definitely.
And Hard Times would have to, him and his little fire guy would have to go figure it out.
Yeah, that's one of the only ways he'd be able to interact with anybody unless Venture came to the prison.
Which would be cool. Maybe there's a prison riot. Venture pops in and starts like helping. Like starts separating prisoners, beating everyone up. Get back to your cells.
Putting fires out and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, exactly. And then he sees them and he's like, oh shit. And then he's like, I got to get out of here. Prison break gets Venture's attention. Now Hard Times is on the run. Ethan's on the run. Venture's looking for him. Fight. Hey, we're both good.
I like it.
Do a story, do a thing. They go out into the world to figure out what this fire guy is.
Yeah.
And then once they figure it out, Venture and him fight again because he's like, you got to go back to jail, man. You broke out of prison.
Yeah.
You're a bad guy. You need to go back. You
True.
got 30 more years or whatever the fuck.
He hadn't done shit by the time in this comimic.
Oh, and then he's
got
like, I'll prove
50
your
years.
innocence.
Yeah, it would have to go that way.
He just shows up in court like he did not do this.
Yeah, he floats in the court glowing like a man on the sun or
Which
some
they've
shit.
never seen.
Ever.
They would need the army to stop him. See, in that world, he is Superman.
He is, exactly.
No one's touching him
Nope.
there, bro.
No.
I wonder if the fire guy would have a chance. Like,
So
what
the
would their
fire
fight
guy's
be
like
like?
psychic power, so I bet he probably could do something.
That would be cool. Never dealt with anything
because he's not
like that.
corporeal at all. He hurts you by he going solid enough to grab you or whatever.
Cool.
And he can also get into your thoughts and your dreams and make you have nightmares and see your worst fears and stuff.
That's cool. That
So-
could be interesting. Get into Joe's past like that.
Oh, that's how we get the flashbacks.
Yeah, that's how we get
really
Rome and
long,
everything.
long extended flashbacks of him back in the day.
Yeah, with lots of shots of just staring at like a setting sun.
With his sweet goatee.
This awesome
Outlined-
goatee.
Outlined in the golden sunlight.
In his Roman gladiator outfit with his
a little
goatee.
fringy loincloth.
And just a dude who never skipped any arm or leg or neck or head day.
Ever. Not one day in his 2,000 years did he not train.
He's so jacked. He's such a
God
huge
damn.
dude.
That's
It'd be
not
like,
part of
dude,
his-
that's Venture. Y'all know that, right? He's wearing a wig.
He's the only guy that looks like that on the entire planet.
Literally no one else here is 6'8", as wide as a house.
Yeah. I think he has 2%
Wearing a
body
wig.
fat.
And wearing a wig. Y'all know
2%
that,
body-
right?
I can see every single vein in this man's entire body.
Pretty sure you ripped that wig off. He looked exactly like Venture.
Yeah.
I bet you that goatee is fake.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's great. All right, you ready? This is the bin reviews for $1.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed it, Adam. I've changed this. A new segment,
So clever.
right? What you got? You got some stuff?
Yeah, you can see a little pattern on this one. So I watched, I guess it was put out as 3 separate OVAs in the 90s, maybe 80s. I
Always
don't
coming in
remember.
here with an OVA.
Yeah, so it was called Cyber City 080 808. So it's a long ass title. Cyber City 080 808.
You've mentioned this before, I think.
It's a different one. It had numbers in it too.
Okay. Another long, stupid
Yes,
title.
exactly. That's why I mentioned it.
Okay.
It's 3 hours long total, and it's 3 separate little stories. So it's like little 3 separate stories. Same characters, same city, same main character, but each story, there's 3 main characters, and each story focuses on one of them. It's amazing. Super cyberpunky, obviously all hand-drawn. Funny, the music in it makes it kind of funny and almost ruins the atmosphere of the of the whole thing.
Is it like made in the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got that cool 90s anime look.
Gorgeous, fucking gorgeous. The art's gorgeous. The fighting's gorgeous. And then I don't know if that was the original music that I heard or if that's like an American, because I watched the dub. And so, or because it did not match. It was like way different.
Like Barry White.
Yeah.
While they're fighting.
Yeah.
This is weird. So I watched Justice League War. It is a DC animated. We've talked about it before. DC has a animated universe. They have a few universes, and War is one of them. I think it's kind of the beginning of their, I'd say, Flashpoint universe. But I put it on, and my son watched it with me.
Yeah.
Now he was throwing a fit, and he wanted to like play Minecraft or something, and I just put the movie on. I was just like, here, I'm gonna watch it whether you like it or not. And I started dozing off. He sat there and watched the whole thing.
Nice.
And he loved it. And
Yeah.
I eventually...
It was a good one.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
dude.
action in that one.
And it was cool because it's the introduction. Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, Flash, Wonder Woman, they don't know each other. It shows how Shazam and Cyborg meet everyone. Everyone's meeting for the first time. That's one of my favorite jokes where he's like, Flash says, oh, what's up, Green Lantern? And he goes, hey. He's like, oh, I'm just doing some stuff, with Batman. He goes, Batman's real? He's like, oh, yeah, he's
over there.
He's over there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That was really good. And I'm excited to watch more DC animated. I want to just kind of start that universe with my son because he really enjoyed it. Trying to get him to watch Throne of Atlantis, which is the next one.
Nice.
So
yeah.
real quick, sticking with DC, I read a Superman Man of Tomorrow comic.
Okay.
It's one of the newer series. And it's Superman's day off, and he goes to Atlas, who is like holding his giant rock, his little boulder, his burden, and Atlas asks him a favor, like, "Hey, can you take over for me for like a day?
His daughter's
I gotta go
wedding.
do something. It's his
Yeah.
daughter's wedding."
Hell yeah.
And Clark, Superman, is just struggling
The whole time, basically.
Whole time.
From the first, few minutes. He's
Immediately,
like, oh, shit.
he gave it to him. Was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And he goes to his daughter's wedding, has a great time, and it's showing kind of how Metropolis ends up getting along without Superman, which is really wholesome and cool that just other superheroes just show
stepped
up,
up.
and they're like, yeah, big man's off, so we got it today. All the times he's helped us. So it was very hopeful, very corny, cheesy, really fun comic. He comes back and he goes, I fully accept my burden back. And Clark just passes out. He's like, was it tough? Do you think I wasn't coming back? He's like, for a second,
Yeah.
I'm just going to lay here for a minute. Which, that dog Superman, which is pretty fun.
That's
It was a
good.
cool little comic. It was
just
like
shows
one
you how
issue.
badass Atlas is.
Oh, yeah. You don't want him to drop that
He's been
shit.
holding it for thousands of years now.
Yeah, dude.
That's
If he
fucking
dropped it
wild.
and just popped up, bro, he's wrecking shop.
That's true.
He's wrecking
True. Oh
shop.
my god.
Dark Side Superman, y'all ain't got shit on
Solos
him.
him. So I'm gonna run through my last ones. I saw on a compilation of Toonami Outlaw Star, and I was like, I forgot this one. It was one I completely forgot. So I watched a few episodes of Outlaw Star. That was
Nice.
really cool. And then I just wanted to shout out a guy on YouTube I watch, Eons of Battle. He's like a tabletop wargaming guy, mostly Warhammer and stuff. But he does really good stuff. And then I watched the subbed version of Jinro, which is an old anime too.
Okay, yeah,
It's a
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
So I watched the subbed one, which I had only ever seen the dubbed one before. And it was good.
Still holds up?
Yeah, it was dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess I'll stick with DC. Do you know Stephen Amell, the dude who played Green Arrow on the CW?
Yeah.
Did you see him? John Cena made a joke in Peacemaker about Green Arrow, and Stephen Amell was like, I don't really appreciate him taking a shot at my show.
I did not see that.
Bro, Steven, you are not Green Lantern or Green Arrow. You're
Uh-huh.
not green. You're not really Green Arrow.
Yeah.
He's talking about the character that exists in the DC universe,
yeah.
not you and your show.
Gotcha.
The CW show has nothing to do with Peacemaker. He was talking shit about Green Arrow,
yeah.
the superhero that is currently inhabiting the DC universe that Peacemaker is from.
Right.
I really saw that and was like, this dude's
a loser.
this is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It's not you, not Green Arrow, dog. Like, you are not the
That's
only
funny,
one.
yeah.
Someone says Green Arrow, they must be talking about me.
True.
Rant over. Sorry, I had to go on another rant. So I got an Xbox. My beautiful wife bought me a new Xbox for Christmas because I'm a child. And no restrictions on the games because they're trying to weed out Xbox One players by not letting them play anything new. So I got a new one, and I was able to download so many games. I'm just going to run through all the games I downloaded real
Nice.
quick. Minecraft Dungeons, Herdling, Superliminal, Digging a Hole, Marvel Cosmic Invasions, Mortal Kombat 1, Power Wash Simulator 2,
Nice.
and Sklash.
What the hell's Sklash?
I knew you were going to ask that, Adam. That's why I put it last. Sklash is a 3D characters, 2D level. It's a player versus player fight. It is samurais, and you die in one hit.
Oh,
so
it's
very cinematic.
Okay.
Dash slice, and it's not difficult to play. It's difficult to learn. My son is 5. And he will fucking slaughter me on there. I'm like talking to him. I'm like, listen, I'm not letting him win. Like, I'm not doing that dad thing. It's starting to piss me off.
Yeah, right.
Like, he is beating me, and it's making me mad now.
That's funny.
But X swings, moving forward, and X does a different move. You have like a small distraction, so you can like hit him with your hilt, and it'll distract him. Or you can dodge, and you can parry. And it's so intricate and meticulous that if you dash at the wrong second, you're dead.
Yeah.
If you don't parry at the right time, you're dead. It's so crazy. It's a best out of 5. And I've seen it to where I've won 4 times, and my son will come back 5-4 and beat me.
Really?
It is crazy.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so some of these other games, like I said, I ran through them real quick. Minecraft Dungeons, like an isometric dungeon crawler. It's just Minecraft characters.
Right.
It's 2 players, so me and my son have been on that pretty hard. Herdling is just this weird indie game where you literally collect these weird fantasy animals and you herd them.
Okay.
The entire like point of the game and the controller is herding. So you hold right trigger and you'll point where you want them to go. You can click it and it'll tell them. They'll start walking that way. There's going to be like intricate mountain passes where you have to keep them on a narrow road or they'll fall off the mountain. You just collect these animals as you go, and you have developed this giant herd that you're trying to get to somewhere. No one talks, so I don't know where we're going.
Gotcha.
But that one's weird. Digging a hole is literally just you're in a backyard, you're digging a hole, and you get different tools and stuff to do it. Superliminal is like a weird puzzle game. This was trippy. It's all about perspective. So you're looking through a window, and through the window is a tiny square, but you can see a button. And you have to put something on that button. It's like a floor button.
Okay.
So you grab a chess piece. Where you move it, how the vision works. So say you point it up in the air at a weird angle, and now it looks huge. If you drop it, it becomes huge.
Okay.
If you mess with the perspective and now it looks tiny and you drop it, it is tiny.
Okay.
So you are like taking little building blocks and making them gigantic to go over walls to land on buttons, and it's a puzzle game.
Okay.
All based around this weird perspective trick.
Okay.
I hate it.
Really?
Oh, it drives me crazy, bro. It's fun, but you're trying to like get small. And then you'll make it too small. And you're like, where the fuck did this chess piece go? And it's tiny. Or you can make it gigantic. You can like, it'll be like the size of the room. It's a wild, weird puzzle game, man.
That's cool.
And I like those little weird indie puzzle games.
Hell yeah.
Cosmic Invasion Marvel is just a side scroll beat 'em up with very interesting characters. It's like Ghost Rider, Black Panther, Silver Surfer, Beta Ray Bill, Phoenix. It's like a weird collection of characters. Very fun. Cool. Very reminiscent, like Ninja Turtles, Simpsons, old side scroll beat 'em up. Mortal Kombat's Mortal Kombat. The new one was dope. The last one sucked ass.
Yeah.
2 cups of ass. This one's really good, really fun,
Nice.
very fluid and shit. Power Wash Simulator is just power washing, and it's 2 players.
Oh, really?
So my daughter and I were both sitting there cleaning a van. It was freaking awesome. And then there was Sklash. So
Nice.
I've been having a blast playing on these freaking crazy games on Xbox, man.
That's awesome.
I think that's garbage. They take the ability to play on Xbox One out of it.
Right.
Every game you look at is not playable on this device, not available on this device currently. You got to wait 6 months for them to make a crappy Xbox One version.
Downgrade version.
Exactly. So now that I have this, I'm just like install on Game Pass and all that shit.
Nice.
It's
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
All right, so we are on. Are we done? Are we finished or are we done?
Bro, you know.
I know. You know. We know.
Everybody knows.
They all know. All right, we are on TikTok and Instagram at Flipping Pages 24. We're on Facebook at Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. New episodes release every Monday on all podcast platforms and YouTube. New episodes of our podcast, Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam, release every Thursday on all platforms and YouTube. Best way to support us, like, subscribe, comment, follow, rate, review on the platforms, YouTube and the socials. It's the internet buttons. You know what to do. If you've done that, we appreciate it. If you haven't, then fuck you. No, I'm just playing. If you haven't, we appreciate that. You're just listening. We love it. Thank you very much.
That's right.
Hakuna Matata.
Nailed it.